Hi again, this is Arvind, your instructor for this session. Today we are going to learn some advanced datetime functions in Microsoft Excel. Request you to watch this video till end, and if you really like the video, please share, subscribe and hit the like. Let's start then. The first function which we will see is days function. The days function is very important to calculate the days between two dates. Here you can see we took the columns like start date, end date, use of function and the formula to make you understand in a simpler way. The syntax of days function is equal to days, open parenthesis, select end date at first and then start date. As you can see, the result is 10. That is absolutely correct. This function returns the number of days between two dates. In the second example, we did the same. At the end, took the start date as in 2020. As you can see, it shows 75 days. As the days function also take the year in consideration. In the below example, we will be calculating the tenure of days in a company. So we will take today's date by using today function as we will consider up to yesterday. So we will put -1. If we need it in years in the same function, then we will divide it by 365 days. You can see it gives as result as 4.09 months. That is absolutely correct. So his employee tenure is 4 years 9 months. Now we will see another date function, that is days365. This function will calculate on the basis of 360 days in a year, that is 30 days for every month. In the below example, we will use days 360, start date, then end date, and in the method there is US method and European method. So you can select as per your requirement. By default, it takes as US method. We will select here as false, that is default US method. We will get it as 4. If the start date is 1st and end date is 5th of Jan, it should give 5 days. However, in this function, it does not calculate the last day. So as you can see, it gives us 4. So you have to add +1 if you want to calculate in this way. In the below, we will select European method from 12th of December 2010 to 24th of Feb 2021. It is giving us 3672 as it is calculating in European way. That is, if end date is last day of the month set to 30th of that month. This function is rarely used, however, in most of the accounting calculation helps very much. Another function which we will see is date value function. We use this function frequently to convert text date into proper date format. In the below table, you can see I have took the date in the text format. In Excel, the text format is by default left aligned. To use this function, the syntax is very simple, like equal to date value, and in date text, we will select the date which is in text format. As you can see, the text is converted into a date. We will just give the format of the date. Perfect. As you can see now, date is in proper date format. Now we will paste special the formulas below for other formats. You can see the text which is in date, it is showing in proper date format. However, where there is a text that is not in date, it shows as value error, as this function can be applied only for the date text. Also here we can see we can also give manual date text to convert in proper date format. Like date, there is other function which convert time text into proper time format, that is time value. Syntax of this function is same, only you have to select time text. You will get proper time format. You can apply your custom format of time. Remember, date value and time value functions are very useful when we work with the data of application or a system which is in CSV or TXT format. So in that file, all the text and the time values are in text format. So we have to convert that text into proper date or proper time format for further use. Cool. Moving to the next important function, that is workday. This function returns a date after adding number of business days, excluding Saturday and Sunday. For example, in below, you want an working date after 3 days of 17th of Feb 2021. If we generally calculate this, we can add 3 days in it. It should give us 20th. But if we look at the calendar, the 20th comes on Saturday, and hence it does not calculate Saturday and Sunday. The function calculates the date of Monday, that is 22nd of Feb 2021. That's why this is very useful. Likewise, we can also calculate the previous workday. Just you have to put the number of days in negative format. It will give us 18th Feb as it excludes Saturday, Sunday. So we can also get the days in reverse order. In the third example, we will additionally add the holiday, that is 20th Feb, means with Saturday, Sunday we can also exclude the holiday as well. In the output, we can see it gives us 2nd March 2021. If we look at the calendar, it gives us the correct days. This is very useful and important function. With related to this, we will see one more example. We will calculate the project completion date excluding Saturday and Sunday, and also a holiday. We need the actual project completion date. The time is of 10 days. I have took this in a separate table. I have highlighted the cells in yellow where there is Saturday, Sunday, and the holiday. Now we will use workday start date as 14th Feb, then project completion days in days, and in holiday we will select the N13 cell, which is a holiday. As you can see the output, we are getting 1st of March. If we further calculate this as manually from 14th Feb, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, we will get exactly date of 1st of March. That is absolutely correct. Good. We will move to next function, that is workday intl. INTL means international. This function returns a date after adding number of business days specified after excluding the offs. It is same as workday function, only the difference is system calculate the weekend by default as Saturday Sunday, where in this function workday intl we can specify the weekend separately. Syntax is workday intl start date days, and in weekend you can give the specific weekend. The weeks start from like Saturday to Sunday, then Sunday to Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday, and many more. We will take it as 2, that is Sunday to Monday, we will get 20th of Feb. And if we exclude Sunday, Monday, it shows the exact result. In the below, we can also get it in reverse order by selecting negative days as we did for workday. And in this example, we have calculated manually by giving weekend plus holiday. Here we have selected Sunday, Monday as weekend and holiday as 18th of Feb, which is highlighted in yellow. We got 20th of Feb. That is absolutely correct. Perfect. The next important function which used in daily business is network days. Network days function returns the total number of business days between 2 days, excluding Saturday and Sunday. In the days function, we calculate number of days between two dates, whereas in network days, we can calculate number of working days between 2 days. Syntax is network days, start date, comma, end date. Like here, we will take 12th of Feb as start date and 17th of Feb as end date, and it gives us 4. Let's calculate manually to double check in the calendar from 12 to 17. There is Saturday, Sunday on 30th and 14th, so it will only calculate the days excluding Saturday, Sunday. That is 4 days. In this way, we can calculate network days very easily. In this example, we will give holiday additionally, means it will exclude Saturday, Sunday plus holiday, that is on 18th. It will gives us result as 7 days. I hope this is pretty much clear to you. Let's take another example to understand network days function. Here we are calculating total working days in a year excluding Saturday and Sunday. In the table column public holidays, I have mentioned all the public holidays. In start date, I have took first day of the every month. And in end date, we will calculate the end date of the month by using EO month. As we need end date of current month, we will mention 0 in the month. We will get exact end date of the month. We will paste the formula below now. In the network days, we will take start date, end date, and in the holiday, we will select the date range of the public holidays. And we will fix the range by giving dollar sign in between. You can simply take the cursor in the middle of the cell reference and you can press F4. If you want to understand more about cell referencing, I have pasted the link in the description. Now we got the all working days of the month. If we do the auto sum, we will get the sum of all working days in a year. We can use this function to calculate yearly working days. This is how, while working with reporting or as a MIS, they calculate total working days. As network days, there is another function that is networkdays.intl. It is used to calculate number of days, and here we can specify the weekend. Like in network days, it takes by default as Saturday, Sunday. In this function, we can specify weekend manually. By specifying weekend, you can have a look. It gives us 8 networking days. Only difference is we can specify the weekend manually. The next important function, that is ISO Weeknum. This function is used to find out the ISO week number of the year for the given date. Basically, it gives a week number of the running year. With below example, we will learn in detail. As you can see, I have the random date in start date column, and just for the information, I have taken out the day from the date. To use this function, we will use ISO weeknum and we will select a date. Here I have took the last day of 2021, that is 31st of December, and the function returns the week number as 52. By default, the system takes week number starting from Monday to Sunday. In below example, you can see if we paste special the above formula below, we will be getting as week number as 7. However, as soon as if we change the date to 14th of Feb, week number changes to 6th. This is because system takes Sunday as weekend by default. Hence the week number got changed. Like ISO week number, there is another function that is weeknum. In ISO weeknum, we no need to specify the week start and end date. By default, it uses Monday to Sunday. However, in this function weeknum, we can specify week start and end date. That means we can select from Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Saturday, Tuesday to Monday, and so on, as week start and end may not be common for all. The syntax to use this function is weeknum, and in the serial number, you have to select the date, and in the return type, you can pick the week start and end day. Below is the unit for your information against their return type value. So in this way, we can get the week number of respective date. Very simple to use function, and this function is also used every now and then in attendance related reporting. The next built-in function of Microsoft Excel which we will use is dateDiff. You will not find this function in the function list. However, it is there in Excel. It is used to calculate the number of days or number of months or the number of years between two dates. As you can see on your screen, to understand it in simpler way, we have took the start date, end date and the unit in unit column. You can see the characters like Y means year, M means month, D means day, YM means current year month, YD means current year day. Syntax of this function is dateDiff. As you can see, we are not getting this function in the reference function, but we can use this function. Then select start date, end date, and in the unit we will select the character abbreviation of day, month or year. Purposely I have took the same start and end date to make you understand in more easiest way. In the first example, you can see it returns 1 year as there is 1 year difference. In the next, it is returning 12 as 12 months in a year. And in the third example, 365 days as 365 days in this particular year. In the below example, after taking ym as unit, it will return only months in a current year. As you can see, although I have took the previous year, that is 1st Jan 2020 to 1st Feb 2021, it should return 12 months. However, it will give only 1 month as it calculates current year of end date. Same logic applies if we take YD as unit. This is the use of function. Repeating once again, that is, this is a hidden function. It is not listed in function menu. This session last function which we'll see today is weekday. This function returns the weekday number ranging from 1 to 7. For example, Monday 1, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3, and so on. Syntax for this function is weekday. Select a date in date, and in the type we will select the week starting and ending day. For this example, we will select it as 2, that is from Monday to Sunday, and it returns us 6. As you can see in the calendar, 1st May 2021 is on Saturday, hence it returns 6. We will paste the formula below. You can double check the output. It is absolutely expected output. In the last example, we will take type as 1, that is from Sunday to Saturday, and it returns output as 4. If we cross check in the calendar for 10th of Feb, it shows as Wednesday. That means in Sunday to Saturday week, it is on the fourth day. Cool. I hope you have understood all the advanced date functions. If you have any queries, you can post it in comments. I will be happy to answer them. If you really like the video, please hit the like button and share this video. That's all for today. See you in the next session. Till then, keep learning, keep growing with Arvin Tech. Happy learning.